Shah Rukh Khan is incredibly charming.
I was talking to him backstage, and he's one of the most humble people I've ever met.
It's only because my last few films haven't done well. That's all.
So in this video, you learn 5 habits that will make people love being around you. To do this, we'll use examples from Shah Rukh Khan. The first thing that you can learn from him is to set a playful tone from the start. He starts his interviews with a joke.
So the last podcast we discussed personal story,
Deeply personal story
about a man who invited us to play FIFA on his PlayStation, and then the next day he ditched us like we were absolutely no one. We are here to confront this man, Mr. Shah Rukh Khan. Why? That's all I need to ask. Why?
I'm wondering why today also.
Most conversations follow the same boring pattern. People ask questions like what do you do, or if you're at an event, how do you know the host? This puts people on autopilot mode and makes the conversation dull from the get-go. When you start playfully, you break people out of this pattern. You immediately set a fun vibe for the conversation where people are excited to talk to you.
A big round of applause for Zoya. A bigger round of applause for most of the people who are employed by Jeff.
You'll notice that he doesn't say anything that's laugh out loud funny. Anything playful is enough to shift the tone of a conversation from boring to fun. Early in an interaction, you don't have to answer every question at face value. People are just looking to learn more about you so that they can connect with you. In fact, it's more useful to give a playful answer to their question first.
You know, I was watching this interview that Robert Rodriguez was doing with Guillermo del Toro. Robert said to Guillermo that when he watches his work, he feels like Salieri looking at Mozart. Have you ever felt that?
वो नाम ऐसे लगते हैं 8 के।
But question
मुझे
is,
आधा ना नाम से ही ना आदमी का इंप्रेशन बढ़ जाता है। डेल टोरो नाम हो मेरा, तो मेरे को लोग समझे अच्छी एक्टिंग करता हूँ मैं।
And once they're in a more playful mood and they're laughing, then answer their questions seriously.
You are aware, this is really nice. I can't even go there. Yes, the word you can use is ki, you know what, I should go into this zone and try to get inspired by this.
But it can be tough to figure out how to make people laugh. So let's discuss 4 specific joke structures that you can learn from Shah Rukh Khan. An easy joke you can learn is the fake ego joke. All you have to do is to pretend that you have a big ego.
I've also been made to understand there are lots of you here who haven't seen my work, and I feel really sad for you. I'm not a fan because I'm such a big star.
You can take this joke to the next level by mixing it with self-deprecating humor. Shah Rukh is selectively self-deprecating. He sometimes makes himself the butt of the joke. Teasing yourself like this shows incredible confidence. But there are 2 things to keep in mind when you're trying out self-deprecating humor. First, do not tease an insecurity. Teasing an insecurity just makes everyone uncomfortable because people can tell that you're making a joke out of insecurity. Second, others might double down on your joke, so you risk being made fun of. So how can you show extreme confidence through self-deprecating humor without being made fun of? You can do that by teasing something about yourself that is obviously not true. Shah Rukh Khan, for instance, likes to joke about his acting ability. He's a famous actor who's loved by millions, so these kinds of jokes make people laugh and they don't put him down.
Yesterday there was a friend, well-meaning person, and he told me, I said, कि यार रईस अच्छी लगी, हाँ story बेकार थी. So I said, अच्छा क्या अच्छा लगा? आपने बचा ली बस. तो मैं कहा, does that mean मैंने acting अच्छी की? नहीं, लोग प्यार बहुत करते हैं ना आपको.
When you're delivering these punchlines, you can make them funnier by embodying the emotion of the punchline. Notice how he expresses his frustration in this clip.
Yeah, there are days, you know, when I'm sitting and I'm like कि मैं कहीं जाके ना चिल्ला दूँ मैं यार. हाँ मैंने किया है. हाँ मैंने ये भी बोला था. हाँ और मैं ये भी बोल रहा हूँ. और हाँ मैं शाहरुख हूँ.
Everything we've discussed till now will make people like being around you. But if you want people to respect you, share your real reasons. Most of us have 2 reasons for doing anything. A reason that sounds good and the real reason. We hide these reasons because we fear judgment. Things like money, prestige, or fame. But when you acknowledge these reasons, people will respect your honesty and by extension, you.
You disguise yourself to avoid attention?
No, I've never done that. I tell everyone I've worked very hard to be recognized. No, I don't want to have a disguise and I don't be recognized.
I love being loved. I love being a big star. I love being in the public eye. To be honest, like I've always maintained this, and I'm being very honest about it. I love awards.
The last habit we'll touch on in today's video is an incredible skill that will make you the life of the party if you want to be. It is to be a captivating storyteller. Most people don't know how to capture attention when they are telling a story. You need to pull people in with a 1-sentence hook. The best hooks create mystery in the listener's mind. To create mystery, frame your hook as a question.
So I asked Amiji, what is the last thought before you enter stage? What is in your head? What is in your heart? How do you feel? Because he's amazing on stage and everywhere.
Notice that he paused after the hook. These pauses create anticipation and grab people's attention. As your story progresses, adopt the voice and mannerisms of your characters.
And everywhere. What is the last thing I do before I go on stage?
Now this is brilliant. As he's approaching the punchline, he slows down and he repeats the hook to further increase the tension. Then, once everyone is captivated, he delivers the punchline in character and gets a laugh.
I check my zippers.
You don't have to be perfect when you adopt the body language of your characters. Any noticeable change in your body language is usually enough. Watch here as he's talking about how other actors perform on stage when they're doing world tours.
20 minutes on stage, they used to be like this. They used to just be... You love me! I love you!
Thank you for watching this video and I'll see you in the next one.